I'm Jarrett Lau, the founder of Profitable Properties Boston. Many people ask me how I became successful at real estate and how I got from 0 to 73 properties in less than 15 years. Cash flow over $500,000 a year at all my properties, and I want to walk you through my history. At the age of 21, I came out of school, didn't know what I was going to do. I knew that real estate was a great thing and that a lot of people get rich at it, but I didn't know where to start. So I started with reading and researching, asking questions, going to networking groups, watching videos, anything I could do and learn to be able to get my knowledge base so much better, to be a little bit more comfortable. I remember my first property, little condo, Brighton, a part of Boston, and it was less than $100,000. And I remember painting it, making the repairs myself, learning every single aspect of what it meant to be an owner of an investment property. From that condo, I continue to learn. And I think the second part of it, my stage, was really learning and networking and mastering the system. And really what that meant for me is to be able to speak, build my networks of contractors, mortgage brokers, attorneys. And fortunately for me, I worked with one of the best, a giant in the industry, one of the largest landlords in Boston, as my mentor. He taught me the game, taught me different numbers, how to calculate, how to evaluate, and with his partnership, his confidence, which is what I'm hoping to be able to provide to you guys in all these videos, I was able to go from condos to single families to multifamilies to larger complexes. And I don't think I could have done it without his mentoring and his help, and again, building my confidence step by step. Now, I remember though that even from the beginning, this has never been something that's been emotional for me. This has always been something that I started because I wanted to earn a profit. This is something that I understood was a business and it should be treated as such. Emotions can get in the way and it can blur your train of thought as well as your decision making, and it really shouldn't. From day one, I had calculations and equations that I based my purchases on. Sure, if I could have bought more and had more values of properties, but it's put me in a place now where I've been profitable since day one in every single property. And I want to be able to do that for you, because you shouldn't buy property because it's nice or someone tells you to do it or it's a good thing. You should be doing it because it's a good business decision and that it makes you money. So really, that was stage 2 for me. Learning how to be able to make a profit and to be able to increase that profit and to be able to improve my systems and my processes, to be able to say, hey, this is no longer something that I did on a part-time basis, but that I did something that I could actually retire on and be able to replace my day-to-day income with. And I know that many of you want to be able to do the same thing. So with that growth, I continued to buy properties until I got to the point where it was just a lot. It was a lot for me to handle on a day-to-day basis. When you own 7, 10, multiple properties, and you have 2, 3 things going on that are causing headaches and phone calls, that can take up your whole day. So in order to be able to continue growing, I learned that I had to delegate and elevate. And what that meant for me was building a property management company. For many other people, it might just mean hiring a property manager, having someone else take care of those day-to-day headaches so that you can focus on what you do best, which means making that income to be able to buy those properties, find those properties, work with the real estate agents or maybe finding them yourself, and to be able to continue to acquire. And really what you want to be able to do is create these processes along with your property manager or for yourself to be able to know that you're going to have the time and ability to be able to focus on the acquisition stage as well as reviewing the numbers and improving what it is that you do. Because when you have these great properties, you have these great assets, you can now take advantage of them in a tax standpoint, in a financial standpoint of things like cashing out and valuations, perhaps selling them and rolling them into another property with like a 1031. But these are things that take time out of your day. And you can't take your eye off the ball. In this game, real estate is something that you have to watch on a constant basis. And that's why a property manager is really valuable, to be able to know that they're doing it on a full-time basis. It's not a hobby. Remember, I started this business because I wanted to make a profit and take it seriously. These properties are worth millions of dollars, and most likely wherever you're buying, at the very minimum, they're worth hundreds of thousands. If you had any assets in the world worth that much, you're going to want to make sure that you pay good attention to them. So that was my final stage. It was really maximizing my processes, delegating and elevating, making more free time for myself, and really finally appreciating what I had and everything that I worked for. And that is the end goal for every single real estate investor, is to be able to get to that point where you can reap the benefits of all the hard work that you put in since day one, since property one, to be able to get where you want to be and to be able to live the life that you want to. My goal is to be able to get you from one to wealthy. I look forward to making more videos for you, and I hope that you found value in this video. And if you want to get in touch, please reach out to me at hello@profitablepropertiesboston.com. 100% I'll be able to get back to you, answer any questions that you have, and help you out along the way. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend.